What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
What's cracking, y'all? Back with another reaction video. This one about my favorite, my absolute #1 favorite point guard of all time, Jason Kidd. I do not think Jason Kidd is the greatest point guard of all time, but he's my favorite. And I am ashamed I have not done more than one Jason Kidd video that goes all the way back to when this channel first started. I never did more Jason Kidd content. And I should be ashamed and sick. But there's just so many players I want to get into. And I just don't want to talk about my personal favorites all the time. I want to talk about other people's personal favorites as well. And learn about players that, in the past that I don't know too much about. But listen, man, I got to get back to doing some more Jason Kidd stuff, man. I can't. So I'm going to do this Jason Kidd video. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do another Jason Kidd video. Because Jason Kidd, in my opinion, is very, very overrated. And he's a player that really did an amazing job at adapting his game as the league changed up from under his feet. And as his role changed, he actually turned into a pretty damn good spot-up three-point shooter late in his career. I'm not saying that he couldn't do other things well, but he was able to adjust his game for how the league was changing and how the team wanted to utilize him. But Jason Kidd is one of the greatest passers of all time. And if I have to be honest with you, after Magic Johnson, me personally, I think Jason Kidd is the second greatest passer of all time after Magic. That's my personal opinion. There may be some bias in there, but Jason Kidd really had eyes in the back of his head. Like, the dude would just throw some of the most amazing passes, right hand or left hand. And he wasn't tall in stature like Magic. He's more your traditional point guard size. So, it was harder for him to get some of these passes off because he didn't have the height where he could look over defenses the way Magic Johnson could. But Jason Kidd had one of the highest basketball IQs. Jason Kidd was underrated as a scorer. Was he a pure scorer or was he a pure shooter like Steve Nash was? Absolutely not. Could Jason Kidd get hot from range? And there were days where his jump shot could get going? Absolutely. But was he a walk-out-of-bed shooter? Absolutely not. But he could find ways to score the ball in a variety of ways. And the fact that Jason Kidd could pass as well as he could when people were playing for him for the pass, you know what I mean? Like, if you're really great at scoring, it makes passing easier for you. Because defenses will zone in on you more for your scoring ability, and they'll collapse on you more if you can get inside the paint because you're that scoring threat. Jason Kidd wasn't necessarily that, so while he was getting he's getting defended to make the pass, he was still able to slip those passes through because people weren't giving him the respect that they would give somebody that could score or shoot the basketball, to that level. So J. Kidd was phenomenal, man. And I didn't even get into the defensive end of the floor. Jason Kidd is one of the best defensive point guards to ever play the game. High basketball IQ. Could lock players down. Lock them down. Yes, he could. Pickpocket. Play the passing lanes. Anticipation. Reading schemes. Knowing tendencies. Pattern of life. All that stuff. And Jason Kidd is one of the greatest rebounding guards of all time. Believe it or not. Yup, Jason Kidd. Not hyper athletic or anything like that. Not very tall. Can't, do tomahawk. The dude could rebound the ball, and he did it in an era where there were bigs. Jason Kidd, folks. All right. I'm done ranting. Jason Kidd, cold, full highlights versus Rockets. His 38 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and 8 threes. Oh, Jason Kidd, again, he was one of those guys where I was on triple-double watch at halftime. In those 2000s, it would be like, is he going to get a triple-double at halftime? Is he going to there were, tons of games where he was just 1 or 2 assists, 1 or 2 rebounds away from having a triple-double at halftime, 1 or 2 points away. That was, almost consistent, damn near. Let's get into these rookie Jason Kidd highlights, baby. House of highlights.
Chilcutt is set. He's already got 2. This time he's short. Kidd with his 7th rebound. Look at the no-look pass to Dumas. Back inside to Williams, and he is fouled by Houston. Fouled by Kenny Smith.
You know, if you look at the way that Jason Kidd runs the offense, he doesn't throw the ball to the player. You know, I get upset as a former shooter that when I see a shot.
Back, it's been a problem for Houston, but it may not be anymore. Well, Mashburn with a three-pointer. Boy, Mashburn just clobbered him. Kidd with the alley-oop.
Dude, he just flicked that thing up like that.
Hours and hours of practice between those two.
Boy, was that a
72-65. Jason Kidd with a three-pointer.
That's a lot of confidence. He just went down set, didn't even take a jump shot.
Jason Kidd taking it in and
his
drawing
strength.
the foul. 24 for Dallas. Jason Kidd came and got that ball, and it was tipped up and in by Lorenzo Williams. He was short on the shot. Of course, a lot of times, a lot of hectic action, a lot of action, but not much going on.
One of those.
Kidd had all day.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you're going to give anybody that much time, they're bound to make it.
Jason Kidd has hit. Jason Kidd in the open court. Nobody cut him off. Mario Ellie with the foul at the basket. Tony Dumas lost it. He just ran off and left the ball. Jason Kidd tries another three and hits it. That's the fourth three-pointer of the game for Jason Kidd.
And he goes down, sits down next to Brad Davis. He's going to eventually be his coach.
Mashburn puts it up for two, and Jamal Mashburn.
Jamal Mashburn was a beast, man.
Is on the line. You
Pull
can
up.
Go back and get it. Kidd with a three-pointer. His fifth three-pointer of the game. He's now 5 of 9 from behind the three-point line. 22 points, 9 rebounds.
Nasty crossover, underrated crossover.
Beautiful pass to Mashburn, draws a foul from Chilcutt with 1:10 left. And again, Jason Kidd making it happen in the open court. Kenny Smith, three-pointer, yes! Foul quickly on Jason Kidd.
He makes both of them or whatever. The Rockets have a chance now to get a shot.
Rockets are out of timeouts. Smith, Kenny gives it up to Mario Ellie. Sam Cassell for a three.
Do you hear that crowd?
3:20 left. The crowd wants defense. Mashburn with a three. He missed it, and Kidd goes and gets it. George McLeod with a two-pointer. And McLeod starting to heat up now.
You know, he's a shooter, Bill.
Well, he's got 21 points. Jason Kidd with his sixth three-pointer of the game, and that's a new record for him, I know. 6 trifectas for Jason Kidd. Drexler to Ori, lazy pass, Kidd with a three, he hit it! Jason Kidd with a steal and a three, it's a three-point game, and Drexler is fouled.
Oh, my goodness!
A three-point game. Will shoot up a three. He got it! Kidd has tied the game.
2.5, same as regulation time, Bill.
Jason Kidd with his 8th three-pointer of the game, and a new career high for Jason Kidd of 33 points. 2.5 seconds left for the Rockets to win it. To Drexler again. He's double teamed.
Good defense.
Drexler, and it hits off the back of the iron. And we go to a second overtime. Here's Kidd back the other way. Mashburn off the glass for two. 37
not the word. They're fatigued now. This became a racehorse type of
6 players with
simple entry pass, man.
And Mashburn has 39. Kidd on the drive.
And one.
And falls out. It was going
Maybe
in
not.
and came out. And a foul called on Kenny Smith. That's his 6th foul of the game, and Kenny has fouled out.
Get out of there, Kenny.
What's his crossover move, huh?
Well, you know, you talk about the Hardaway crossover. That one's not too bad itself because he got inside the defense.
That gives him 4 games this season of 20 rebounds or more.
Dude, just...
Jason Kidd, boy, look at him dribble with that left hand. He's just as good with the left hand as he is with the right.
Well, you can't stand and allow them to dribble the ball. You got to go up and make him do something.
I think everybody's got 5 fouls.
Dude, that crossover.
Left
hand dunk.
Put the capper on it. A new career high. He just keeps adding to it. 38 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists for Jason Kidd. Tracy Murray misses. Popeye Jones with his
Popeye Jones. 21 boards for Popeye. But blow me down, cause I eats me spinach. Anyway, Jason Kidd cooking. Like I said, he's not a roll out of bed 3-point shooter. Could he get hot? Absolutely, like anybody's capable of getting hot. But hey, when he had it rolling, good luck. Because you can brush up on him, but I guarantee you, he's going to find the open guy. I guarantee you. It wasn't a whole lot of fancy passes from that game. It was just his rookie year, one game. But for the length of his career, the dude threw dimes that just make you go, whew. Mike, did you see that? He actually has one of my favorite assists of all time. It was one of the fast break. He was like bobbing and weaving on the fast break and then like went in and then out or something and then just threw this no look like wrap around that way to I think it might have been to Vince Carter or Richard Jefferson, one of them coming up to the left of him. It was something like that. I don't know. I got to throw that one on my one of my other playlists if I have it yet. But rookie Jason Kidd cooking, man. 38-point triple-double, bro. Y'all let me know what you think about it. How do you feel about Jason Kidd? Where do you have him ranked amongst the point guards of all time? I'd love to hear your opinion. All right? I don't have a Jason Kidd playlist because I only have one video of him, but might as well make one since he's one of my favorite players of all time and my favorite point guard of all time. So I guess this will start the Jason Kidd playlist. All right? Be blessed, y'all. I'm out. Peace.